I like that. So thank you for the International Video Game Hall of Fame Committee. Honored to be up here. IVGHOF, have someone figured out how to say the acronym appropriately yet? No? Oh well. And to think, it was either that or be a lawyer way back when. The last time I was in Ottumwa was 35 years ago, living in the back of the Twin Galaxies arcade. How I got there and how I got there from Southern California to there, that's a long story beyond the scope of tonight. But it is interesting, the ties and the roots and some of the pictures up there and how this journey has gone. Some of the fun stories of living in the back of an arcade, or like when the fire department finally found out we were living there and came in to kick us out. That was a fun day. Or that our shower was essentially a mop sink with a cardboard barrier around it. So I guess that prepared us for dorm life at some point. It's been a fun time in this business and trying to navigate it, going from the dawn of competitive gaming, which is what we were trying to figure out at the time and be professional gamers, and navigate it through passion to kind of be part of this industry and figure out as the industry was going, all right, where is it going and how do we fit within this menagerie, if you will. And, lots of stories have come from that time frame as well that are kind of fun. Some of these are I can't unsee, like the time watching Billy Mitchell walk a full centipede cabinet into a bathroom stall. The first time I met Walter Day when he brought his entourage out to Starship Video in Southern California, we got to meet that crew for the first time. Or playing in a tournament in Los Angeles and having all the TV crews throw their spotlights in the middle of the last game of Cheyenne that I was playing. And for anyone that knows, a light gun game, spotlights and light gun games don't go together. So that was miserable. And then, of course, being able to say that I actually traveled to other countries as a professional video game player and competitor to compete against their national teams. That was kind of fun. But really, I think this career of mine started with Walter and enabling this competitive streak that I had. There was an arcade called JJ's Arcade in Rancho Cucamonga, California that used to put high scores above their arcade games. And I thought, ooh, I want to be on those plaques. I want to be up there. And then I found Starship Video, which not only had the same thing, but they had a plaque that had world records on it. So not just local, not just the arcade, but ooh, best in the world, best in the US. And that was kind of the connection to Twin Galaxies. So that unfortunately enabled me, and lawyer went to the side and got to find a way to continue with this video game business. Although I still believe arguing is a competitive sport, so I haven't given that up yet. I have to give credit to my parents for putting up with me on this journey. As ill-advised as some of their support may have been, I guess maybe it worked out in the end. Like, for example, the U.S. National Video Game Team and EGM were started out of my grandmother's house. I don't know how parents support those types of weird things, but as it took off and grew, I guess their support in us was kind of well-founded. I guess they knew more than I did. It's been fun over the last 30-plus years to be part of trends in gaming consoles and arcades and traveling and brands and all sorts of fun stuff. So it's been a good journey. I still believe in competitive gaming and am thrilled to see where esports is going. Back in the 80s, and as part of the stuff we did with the U.S. National Video Game Team, we always envisioned this video game Olympics where 30 to 50,000 people went to a stadium and watched someone play Ms. Pac-Man or Centipede or Galaga or Dig Dug. And for lots of reasons it didn't happen then, but hey, that's exactly what's happening right now with more people now viewing it online, which I think is absolutely fantastic, that we can recognize that playing video games is a competitive thing and it's a skill-based sport. I believe in preservation after all this time and restoring history and recognizing that, hey, we're now almost a 50-year-old industry. It's a true art form. It's a legitimate business. It's the only growth form of entertainment still going on right now, and to still support this. If you're interested in the history of the U.S. National Video Game Team, you can go to the usnationalvideogameteam.com and look at the history and all the documents and stuff we've been preserving there. I also restore pinball machines and arcade games as well and try and help out that community. And at this point, also believe in trying to give back to the community as much as possible. For example, I teach a business course in the video game industry up at the University of Utah, specifically to help new game designers and game developers of navigate this thing fair? How do I make money with this stuff? As well as run a nonprofit organization in Utah called the Utah Digital Entertainment Network, or UDEN, which is about building the community, building the sector, getting the film and video game communities to work together, helping talent grow, all that type of stuff. So it's fun to be in that position and to look for ways to give back and help inspire the new generation. And if my journey here of going from competitive gamer to developer is inspiration for someone else, great, let them see that that's a path to turn this into, you know, a career and something fun to do. People have asked me what I do over the years, and I just simply tell them, I make fun. Because to me, that's what it is, and I'm still doing that today, still actively developing projects and developing stuff in the gaming industry, and currently working on stuff that's years out there and trying to leapfrog where things are. So here's to the next 30 plus years of where this business goes, and hopefully fun, and thank you guys very much for this offer. Honored.